My name is Janil Bamnelkar, and today I am going to discuss about my topic, which is based on multiculturalism in Canada. So, first of all, what is the topic? The selected topic is based on the social problems that are directly and indirectly associated with multiculturalism in Canada. The core problem which lies in this segment does include the cultural clash, indirect discrimination, varying belief system, and biased attitudes. These problems often associated with and generate a sense of radical prejudice, stereotyping, which ultimately leads to social tension and marginalization. Usually, such problems are associated with difference in ethnicity, culture, tradition, belief system, and other social and ethical factors. The issue is not only associated with most of the immigrants but also linked with the existence of indigenous people living in Canada. Since the described social issue has been running over a long period of time from 19th century, as it has created a social stigma and disparities in the community living together uh, as a community living together in a multicultural country like Canada. For instance, nowadays indigenous people face systematic issues including racism, discrimination, and biases within institutions related to this historical context, which have not stopped after the closure of latest residential school in Canada in 1996. This was the study that was done by the Lancet Global Health in 2022. The main reason of choosing this social issue is due to alignment with the personal factor as well. Being an immigrant in Canada is simple as well as challenging as it creates a sense of dilemma due to such socio-economic factors. Since the problem lies in the community level only, however, it has significantly greater impact on the overall circumstances. According to a study shown that the Canadian mechanism for the economic integration of skilled immigrants systematically deprived them of having similar credentials as their Canadian counterparts, which in turn lowers their self-esteem and hinders skilled immigrants' um, social integration, which was as this was study was done by MDPI in 2023. Since these social issues do follow a strategic barrier to create a disparity in various socio-economic factors such as employment, medical service, education, and healthcare services as well. The factors which role play in these strategic barriers does include names, language, proficiency, country of origin, etc. To exemplify, uh, there was an in-text citation which was taken from JPL called website, which was established, which was the report was established in 2011, which stated that changing only the name on a resume from an English sounding name to an Indian, Pakistani, or Chinese name decreased the likelihood of a callback by 4.4 percentage points from a base of 15.7%. That shows a 20 approximately a 28 percentage of decrease. And such kind of acts can considerably increase the sense of marginalization within a particular community, and this can eventually lead to disputes between communities in the society based on discriminative parameters. Now, going on to the other topic, like the other subtopic. So what? The most basic and straightforward aspect of taking such social issues into consideration includes, and it's based upon the fundamental principles of justice, well-being, society, and equality. The foremost reason to invest time, resource, and energy is to create a greater exposure for social issues at a greater level, such as community. Apart from the community, it can, with the control of high-powered organizations such as government and Ministry of Internal Affairs for a particular country, within the country can make effective approaches to resolve the disputes among the communities. However, the local disputes and conflicts which results due to socio-economic factors such as origin, language, tradition, culture, belief system, etc. does not affect the people and their respective communities. but also makes a significant impact to the overall fabric of the Canadian society. Moreover, there are several steps and policies that have been created by the Canadian government, including such as Canadian Multiculturalism Act, which heavily protects the rights of the immigrants and local residents with varied culture. Since with the provision of laws and rights, there are still ongoing issues with day-to-day life for oneself. For example, in the 5 years preceding the 2019 General Social Survey (GSS) on Canadian safety victimization, 3 in 10, that is approximately 29%, Chinese people aged 15 and older experienced discrimination or unfair treatment in their daily lives. While this proportion was similar for other racialized population, it was nearly double that of the non-racialized population, 16%, which was uh, which was posted by Statistics Canada in 2023. Considering the following factors, it does create complications in the personal as well as social life in Canada. These socio-economic factors poses dilemma to numerous individuals by forming a personal significance. Donating money into solving this issue is about creating a more just and successful Canada for all Canadians, as well as ethnic people, not only showing empathy or sympathy. Taking on these challenges is essential for the process and improvement of society as well as for fostering personal connections, since it is consistent with the fundamental ideals of justice, equality and inclusiveness, which fall under the basic skills for a social service worker. And lastly, now what? Addressing the social issues of multiculturalism in Canada does require an effective and collaborative approach at every level in the society. By taking the problem into the consideration, one can contribute to the society and surroundings while fostering the community to ensure everyone is getting respected and treated with equal behavior regardless of one's ethnicity, culture, background, belief systems, and other social factors. The initiative can be achievable individually and can be carried out at a small level, such as one to one or in person, while there are some coexisting organizations and authorities in Canada which actively works to foster community practice in a successful way, ensuring that racial-free society. Organizations such as Black Business Professional Association, Regional Multicultural Youth Council, Canadian Education Multicultural Education Foundation are actively looking onto such social issues and resolving them effectively. These organizations do provide volunteer opportunities for the local people to enrich the social engagement and to seek to create awareness through various multicultural activities. Since the government has also created several rules, policies, and plans to mitigate the possible risk for the conflict. For instance, the change in multicultural policy in 2008 was primarily focused on support for the economic, social, and cultural integration of new Canadians and cultural communities. Facilitation of programs that promote mentorship, volunteership, leadership, and civic education among at-risk youth of different cultural backgrounds, and promotion of uh, intercultural understanding and Canadian values, and radicalization. However, there are numerous kinds of supports and organizations are available for the minimization of discussed issue. Still, somehow the incidents and examples are thus came into existence, creating an imbalance in the Canadian society. Lastly, my opinion is that the complexity of diversity and societal issue, as it raises a very relevant to my experience as an immigrant staying in Canada on a study permit. Cultural conflict, prejudice, and biased attitudes are complicated issues that impact society dynamics and human relationships in real life. They are not only abstract ideas, since some actions and attributes from a distinct individual might cause a sense of discrimination and prejudice for someone with their perspective. While the reality could be diverse and individual might be unaware of the cultural differences, and this lack of acknowledgement can lead to such negative attributes. Thus, change into system is necessary as in today's world multiculturalism is on increasing especially with the multicultural countries such as Canada. There are cons related to issues, while focusing on fostering overall society as one integrated part can create a significant changes into the people's mindset regarding the various kinds of belief systems and discriminative parameters. Thank you.